Hey, everybody.
Oh,
This is Our Yard Podcast, brought to you by Zens, Trevor's only way to feel his addiction and the emptiness that he feels. No. uh,
now $5 at your local 76.
so this is this is a spontaneous episode. We're gonna talk about shit that we hate because fuck it, why not?
That's
After
right.
this shit. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hell yeah, we're talking about today. We're going to be on like some shit. Like we look, this is going to be a real directionless episode. We're just going to let you know, but this is probably going to be a banger. Um, we're just going to be talking about things that we dislike because we're a lot more passionate about the things we dislike compared to the things we like, and I think Harley can back me up on that as well.
Hell yeah,
I'm your
brother.
host. We're the co-hosts, Swaggy T and Ye Old Hogmaster. And let's just get right into it. You know what I fucking hate? I hate people that get those big like anime pillows.
Oh, fuck.
Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like the
Oh,
big, it's
yeah.
like the body pillow, and it's just like,
This is my
Oishi-san,
question.
like freaking. It's like yeah, I get it. Like I get like feeling lonely and all that. I mean that's definitely like a widespread epidemic in the anime loving communities. But like, why did you cut a hole in the bottom of your Butterfree? Like, wait, why are you fucking your Pikachu, brother? That's not what Pokemon means. I think you took poke a little too literally there, bud.
A little too
Um,
much.
a little too much. I mean, not too much on Charizard. And fucking like you go to some of these like weebs' house and stuff like that. I saw a Charizard in my life one time. This dude came so much on it, looked like a blue eyes white dragon. And that's not even me like making a joke. That's like dead serious. Like y'all have issues, like big fucking issues, and you need to figure it. You need to find God. Just find God. Find God because like I can't help you. Like God is your last chance.
Oh yeah, you need some salvation, brother.
That's right. I hate when people say that Flea is the best bassist of all time because you can't tell me it's like motherfucker is like look look how good at the bass he is. It's like yeah he's good. Don't get me wrong, but he's like the Slash of bass. And I've said this before, and what I mean by that is like yeah on a technical level they're good I guess, but like I can't think of a Chili Peppers bass line I can't play if I actually put my mind to it.
Yeah.
Like, and that's not me trying to toot my own horn. I'm saying anybody's capable of learning these bass lines. It's not like Jaco Pastorius or Chris Squire or Geddy Lee or God forbid Les Claypool bass lines that actually require talent, but more like oh look he played saxophone and now he plays bass. It's like what a natural fucking progression for the Australian musician.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know. You know something I hate.
Hit me with it.
Motherfucking goddamn Zaza Pachulia.
Mm-mm.
That
Good
motherfucker.
lord.
That son of a bitch. He ruined my fucking happiness. Ooh. Fucking
I can't say I blame
27,
him.
20, the 16-17 season in the playoffs. Western Conference Finals. We're up 25. He steps on fucking Kawhi Leonard's ankle. But that son of a bitch was gosh damn dirty. Like, he did that shit all the damn time, dude.
Hmm. I mean, yeah, he was a dirty ass player. Fuck
Yeah.
him.
I mean, like, dude he even tried to fight Tim Duncan of all people. Like, he tried to start shit with Tim Duncan and it didn't go too well because Bruce Bowen stepped in and that was about the end of that. But like,
Oh, yeah.
you know,
Uh,
I don't know, like Zaza Pachulia, don't care for like hate that shit, brother. Like he took a lot out. I guess on the Spurs train, I guess I can just go deep. Like You know, I hate fucking not a person. I just hate the fact that Ray Allen hit that gosh damn shot in Game 6 and just took a dagger to our fucking hearts and pretty
Yeah,
much put.
I don't personally have a problem with Ray Allen, but I mean that
No, I
shot
don't
was a
mean it. Just
heartbreaker.
it shouldn't have never came to that, honestly. And then the next, but it just deflated everything. And the next game, they just, you know, they wanted it more, I guess, and ended up. But that's I don't know. It just, brother, that should have been our fuck. Like it shouldn't have come. Like we were whooping their ass. Like Tim Duncan should be 6-0 in the finals, and then there'd be the undisputed goat right there. And like I don't know, man, just that shit. I don't know. That's some two things I don't like sports related stuff. You know
Yeah,
that I just bothers me every day in the back of my head. Like,
no, I get it.
which I could go on about all like the Spurs, but I say that but the Spurs haven't really. They really haven't just had like too many screw overs. I guess it's them two things like in my lifetime watching them. I mean, there's been some stuff here and there, like, but it ain't really nothing that really stopped us, except for them two. And because like we could have had two titles out of that. Because brother, if we beat because we were about to run through Golden State, and if we would have beat them bad, like we was gonna beat the shit out of Cleveland.
Oh
Excuse
yeah.
me. I mean, no, you know, no offense to them, and not but the thing about LeBron, like we had his kryptonite, and that's Manu Ginobili. Like he would have stopped him when it matters, and like that's what we would have done. Like we'd have just outlasted. But rest in peace to the 2017 Spurs. Should have been the champion, and the 2013. But yeah, that shit
Well,
I hate. Really, I hate bum ass ref calls too. That fuck over. I mean, I guess it's what makes sports is like because that it's man made. Like you have to make a call and live with it. But on the other hand, it's just like, why the fuck does this shit have to happen? But yeah, what else do you hate?
oh, we're talking about Joey Crawford sticking on sports. I hate fucking Joey Crawford's bitch ass. Like speaking of refs, I'm just gonna like single it out by the name. Fuck it, it's not like we're ever gonna get him on the podcast. It's all good. We're talking about Joey Crawford, and yeah, it's like a little too late. Says he regrets ejecting Tim Duncan from a 2007 game because he was just laughing on the bench. And then this is also the same dude that I think he wound up like just running up to. I forget who the dude was on the Rockets. No, it wasn't the Rockets. I'm sorry. It was. I think it was the Heat and the Pistons, and I think it was the year the Pistons actually made the finals. Chauncey Billups was guarding a guy, and if I'm not mistaken, like Joey Crawford literally ran up on this dude, pushed him over, and then gave Chauncey the fucking penalty. Like he gave him the foul, and it's like what what are we doing here? Like I can't even remember. Like it wasn't Don. No, Damon Jones. It was Damon Jones. I had to think about it for a second, but yeah, he wound up like he ran up like Damon Jones was running on the like he was running along the side of the court. Joey Crawford running, trying to catch up to it. Damon Jones just stops in his tracks, and Chauncey's like right on him, and he doesn't touch him. There's video footage that he does not put his hands on him, but he winds up, Joey pushes him over, and then fucking puts the foul on Chauncey, and Chauncey's just sitting there, arms wide open, like a Creed song, just like, what is your bald ass problem? And like the list goes on and on, but those are the two most egregious examples of why he's the worst referee of all time in any sport. Going into something a little bit different, you know what I hate? Fucking Overwatch 2. And it's not even the game itself, it's the people that play it. Outside of my friends are cool. Fuck all your friends. But like Overwatch 2 is a game where like have you ever wanted to play a game where you get on and you're like telling the other team, it's like, GG's, hope y'all have a good game, and they immediately respond by saying, go kill yourself, then you might want to play Overwatch 2, because it's a really good game when it comes to getting people to tell you to kill yourself. And it is what it is. I mean, you have your own teammates telling you to kill yourself. Obviously, the other team just doesn't care if you're alive or dead. And it's one of those situations. It's like, you don't want to think that deep about it, but the more you play it, it's just like, I'm trying to get my medals. I'm trying to get all these challenges done. And then all of a sudden, here comes the fucking sweaty tracer telling me how much I suck at this game. It's like, dude, I just got off work. I'm trying to relax, and here you are taking it way too fucking seriously. But yeah, Overwatch 2 can burn in hell. And one more thing, someone else that can get the fuck stick is Andrew Tate. I don't know how the hell Andrew Tate gaslit a bunch of insecure grown ass men into thinking somebody with negative chin is going to tell them how to be a man. But I got news for you. It ain't working. Look. All I'm going to say is maybe invest your cards into somebody that doesn't have pedophilia charges on them. Just a thought. Um, it's like, sure, he can fight, but you know who else could fight? Fucking OJ Simpson there for a minute. Oh, and sometimes your wife fucks a waiter, and then next thing you know, there you are on national television driving a Ford Bronco in Los Angeles, and then all of a sudden, all them great moments of you being arguably the best running back by the time of your retirement, outside of maybe Jim Brown, it just goes out the window, and all of a sudden you are known as the guy that killed your wife
And got away with it.
and got away with it forever. Not to
Allegedly.
mention this, if they allegedly. Now
Allegedly.
here's the thing: allegedly killed his wife. Yeah, but here's the thing: he definitely killed his wife, because there was a book called "If I Did It," and if you look at the cover of the book in small letters, it says "if," and then the majority of it just big red letters says "I did it."
Yeah.
And yeah, so there you go. I don't really. It is what it is. But going back to the main point, yeah, Andrew Tate can suck a bag of dicks. What about you, Harley? How you feel?
About Andrew Tate, fuck that son of a bitch.
That's right.
Uh
Oh,
no, I don't know. Let's see some more shit. I hate the word grunge, brother. It's just good old
mm,
hard rock.
me and you both.
I really don't care about that. Like that shit. I'm like, look. I mean, I get because it was just a style, like clothing style, that just became. They call it music. I don't know, but I guess it is what it is. But let's say some shit I fucking hate, brother. Hulk Hogan.
Mm,
Hold on.
oh, goddamn. Oh,
Racist.
that would be fun. How about I pull up an itemized list of all of Hulk Hogan's lies?
Look, this motherfucker was like in court. What's his last name? Terry what? Bollea?
Bolia.
Yeah. So he's like in court. He's like, they were like, so you said that you have a 12-inch penis. He's like, no. Hulk Hogan has a 12-inch penis. Terry Bollea does not. I'm like, the fuck?
That's right.
Like, what the fuck, dude? And then he says he wrestled 400 fucking days out of a year, like, because of train lag, goddamn, not trains, fucking jet lag, like traveling from US to Tokyo. I'm like, brother, that's not how it fucking works. Like, that's not how any of that shit works. Like, fuck that, brother.
Mm, I mean, not to mention, like, I can pull up an entire list here, but you keep on going while I find it.
I mean, I don't know. Like, there's endless things. Then he's like, my daughter ain't dating no black people. But, he drops
Except
the
he
N
didn't say.
word.
Yeah, he didn't say
Yeah.
black people.
Yeah, but he drops the N word. But, oh, just like countless shit. And then, like, fucking over Jesse Ventura back in the day. I mean, fucked over everybody. Sid Vicious, like, really just any fucking wrestler, honestly. Like, that should have had a longer career. It's because, like, of Hulk Hogan. But if you ask him about it, he's like, brother, they just just didn't see eye to eye. I mean, some stuff just I was like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, just admit that you were a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, it's
Like
not that hard.
I don't know. And then he gets on, dude. That one day, like getting on the 700 Club, talking about Jesus and shit. I'm like, then he's like, Roddy Rowdy Piper. He's like, the day after he died, I got a voicemail from him on my phone.
Yeah.
And I was like, shut the fuck up. God damn. But I don't know. Like that. Who else? I don't know. There's like, and I guess the
Let's
purpose
see.
of this, I guess the purpose of this episode of like rant is just like, and like, it's kind of weird because I'm like, actually, pretty happy for the most part, I guess. And
Oh yeah.
in my life, I'm just like, I don't know, just me and Trevor, I was like, I just want to make an episode, like random shit, like, let's just freestyle. And Trevor's like, let's talk about shit we hate. And I'm like, bet, because now I've had this saying for years, like, I've always said, like, people bond over the hate, they bond over their hate more than they do love. And it's true. Like, it really is. Like, if you get to talking to somebody and you're like, I hate this, and they're like, me too, like, you just click. It's like working in construction, you find people like, I hate liberals, and they're like, I hate libs too. And like, the best friend. Them goddamn libs took my fucking wife, brother. Made her a goddamn lesbian.
Mm, mm. I
Oh,
think your whack a dick did that. Mm. But
oh.
but no, I found the list, brother. You ready for this shit? We're gonna start with one of the funniest lies of all time by Hulk Hogan. It's like you said, he says he wrestled 400 days in 1 year. Says since he traveled so much between Japan and the United States, the time difference added it up and made it possible. And these are not like over exaggerations or twisting the words of what he said. These are things he's doubled down on and has been proven to be false. If you want to know how it's proven to be false that he didn't wrestle 400 days in a year, look at a fucking calendar. Um, anyway, another lie. He was supposed to be the representative and or sponsored in a series of grills that were going for sale, but he missed the call. So you know who got the call? George Foreman. That's right. You could have been cooking bacon on your Hulk Hogan grill. And another goofy ass lie. He was supposed to play and even got approached to play bass for Metallica and the Rolling Stone, which is a claim that both bands have disputed multiple times. You remember the movie The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke?
Who, me? Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought you were just talking,
yeah.
like,
The rest, yeah,
talking
the
to our
rest,
audience.
yeah. No, the director of that movie, Darren Aronofsky, offered Hulk Hogan the lead role multiple times, but Hogan said he turned it down as he didn't deserve it. Aronofsky had said Hogan was never once considered. He was once scouted out of high school that he once was scouted out of high school that he was scouted by the Yankees and the Cincinnati Reds, who Macho Man actually played amateur ball for out of high school, but an injury prevented that. And that one's actually pretty easy to figure out why he lied about that. Is probably because Randy Savage actually did play
Wait,
for like the
yeah.
minor league Cincinnati Reds. So obviously Hulk Hogan had to one up him because he's Hulk Hogan. He's the best thing. He's the best thing since sliced fucking bread. He also claims that he's been fighting pride fighters since the 70s. You know a funny fact about that? Pride fighting wasn't founded until 1990 fucking 7. So how you were fighting a bunch of 12-year-olds and 13-year-olds is beyond me. But he says he was the first one to slam Andre the Giant at Mania 3, and that the Giant weighed 600 pounds, and Andre would pass away a few days after said slam, which in turn tore 18 muscles in his back. Andre has been slammed before that. He wasn't nearly 600 pounds, and Andre would live for years after that. He says he partied with John Belushi after WrestleMania 2 in 1986. One little problem with that, John Belushi died in 1982. Keeping up with lying about death, this is probably the worst one as far as like morality goes. He claims he was personally touched by a Make a Wish kid so much that he personally invited the kid to come see him at SummerSlam of 1992. And when he went out there, the seat was empty, and Hogan knew he was dead. And he was touched by the Hulkster. He recorded a song about him, including the line, quote, "I guess there will be an empty seat when I wrestle at Wembley." What's the problem with that? He didn't wrestle at 1992 SummerSlam and never wrestled in Wembley until he went to fucking WCW. So he just literally made up an entire scenario in his head about a kid with cancer. He also claimed Mike Tyson was too scared to work with him in the WCW and had to cancel a program with him in WWF when Tyson lost a boxing match. The mental image of Mike Tyson being scared of fucking Hulk Hogan is hilarious to me. Um, Hey, here's a quick one. It's just a quote. I am not a steroid abuser and do not use steroids. All right, then. Um, he says Harley Race came to an arena with a gun, set the ring on fire, and asked Hulk Hogan for a job, all in the same night. He claims to have discovered Kevin Owens.
Oh God.
I'm just going to let you sit on that one for a second.
Yeah.
Um,
I know
a
about
pretty
like I've
famous
known that. It's just fucking stupid.
Yeah. He almost got Taker blacklisted from the WWF because he claimed that the tombstone he took broke Hogan's neck and was laying on Vince's office floor, really milking it and jeopardizing a young rookie Undertaker's career. The replay shows Hogan's head was nowhere near making contact. Then he claims, "Oh, well, this is an actual quote. Oh, well, you had such a tight grip on me that it pulled my neck rather than the impact, brother." So that's again, it just is what it is. But my favorite thing, not even a lie at this point, it's a quote. Sorry about that. Hey, in response to asking about Hogan's quotes on the size of his penis, this is in a public court session aired to the public. Quote: Hulk Hogan has a 10-inch penis. Terry Bollea does not. So anyway, I mean, you could probably dig up more lies, but that was just a quick little run through of some of the more egregious examples.
Yeah. Trevor really hates Hulk Hogan.
I can't stand the fucking look. Here's the thing: he should have retired in the mid '90s. And going back to that 1992 Royal Rumble review, it's like, how are you like? How is Ric Flair going to be in the ring for an hour, bust his ass to the point that it's like undeniable that just watching that one match for Ric Flair, you already know that's one of the best wrestlers of all time. You don't need any more context than what he did in that Rumble. Why did Hulk Hogan have to make the shit about him at the end?
Yep.
Why are you walking in the ring? Why is Ric Flair walking back to the back after an hour long, arguably the best performance he ever put on in his career? And then Hulk Hogan sitting in there with Sid Vicious, like, oh, brother, fucking, like, no one cares, Hulk. Get the fuck out of here. Go form the NWO. Go to TNA and ruin it. And he did. But, yeah, anyway, I'm going to quit on Hulk Hogan because I could straight up make a whole episode about how much I hate Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah.
Just, just is what it is at that point.
Just you know. I mean, really, we could just go after like I hate like old man yelling at clouds people. You know, like
Yeah.
you know, what do y'all think, LeBron or MJ? Tell
The correct answer is Bill Russell.
correct answer is Tim Duncan. Oh, no,
Oh.
they like I just like honestly, I could say it. I mean, I hate the goat debate in basketball. Like it's so like
Honestly, I do too.
it drives people up their fucking wall. I'm like, dude, just like it's not that fucking deep. Like the fact that you don't have an undisputed goat shows like how much talent has come through. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because every other sport
Yeah.
does an undisputed goat, and it's like, you know, it's just one of them things. Like, you got, hockey is Gretzky. You know, like,
NFL's Brady.
yeah, fucking. I mean, what just all this, like tennis is fucking. What's his? Damn it, what's his name? Damn,
Tennis,
fuck.
probably fucking Roger Federer, if I had
Yeah,
to
Federer.
guess.
Who else? I mean, like, I
Or
don't know.
Novak
Just
Djokovic.
Yeah, yeah, he's on his way. He might be the fucking goat. But like, you know what I'm saying? Just like every other
Rafael
sport has,
Nadal. Like, there's a
like
bunch of
every
people.
yeah. But like every other sport has like Dale Earnhardt's the goat of NASCAR. Like there's just you have all these goats, and then you're just like basketball. You everybody has a fucking debate, and it's like that's what's so different. That's what's unique about it. Honestly, is like you could break that shit down in eras because it changes so much.
Oh yeah.
And people say that like the new era, like what's going on now, they're like, oh, this shit's fucking pussified and all this. And like, I think this is just something like it just pisses me off. Like, this is just connect because like the new era, I just think it's like me and Trevor talked about a lot in our life is, what they're doing. Like, the talent of these players now is like through the fucking roof, all time high. And you're like, these people, like, the defense hasn't caught up with the offense, I guess, like how the offenses are running for the most part. I mean, which like this I mean truly like this postseason kind of showed like the defense is like taking a step up. Like,
Yeah.
defense actually matters again in basketball, which is cool to see. So it's just I don't know, that shit bothers me. Fucking whatever. I don't know. Fuck it, just to piss people off on like with wrestling, you know. I'm a big Daniel Bryan or Brian Danielson hater. Mm.
Mm-mm.
People, then I didn't know. Like everybody's like, I don't like everybody. I guess he's like well respected and loved and shit. I don't know, dude. Like something about that some bitch I just never cared about. I can't fuck. I don't fuck with him. I don't like him. Like everything just pisses me the fuck off. Like the Yes movement drove me up a fucking wall. I was like, this shit ain't. Well, I don't know. All that shit no good. It's no good for me, brother. I just don't give two fucks about them. Like,
I don't blame
I don't know. There's a lot of shit, Radiohead. Fuck them.
you. Mm-mm.
They fucking suck.
You did hate
Fuck.
Coldplay there for a long time.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I mean, I kind of got used to them. I don't know. They've kind of. I used to when I was younger, but I kind of fuck with Coldplay a little bit. But fuck Radiohead. Like, fuck them. Like as far as music, I get. I don't know. I'm not as hostile towards music as I used to be. I don't like. I hate blues music. I mean, I hate gospel. I don't want to hear that bullshit. A lot of people are like, oh, you don't like the blues. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like that shit dry. Like it pisses me off. Like I hate hearing that music. Like and like I probably have to do with like personal tie, like just personal shit that's went on when that music's been a big factor in life, and I just have a very. I'm not. You know. I guess it's some part. It might be part of some trauma. I don't fucking know, but I just fucking I
Mm.
can't listen to it anymore. I just can't do it. Fucking shit sucks shit out of a toilet. Oh,
No, I get it.
uh,
I'd have to say, going on, going on to more things I hate. Oh boy, how do you say this lightly? I hate. All right, so I hate these AI pictures that are starting to come up on Facebook, and it's like a dude that's just like sitting on a table with like tears shooting out of his eyes like a cartoon, and he ain't got no arms or legs, and he's got a little cardboard sign with a string on it that says "I fought for your freedom" or some shit like that. And then there's all these old people like, "Amen. Why isn't this going viral?" And it's like, well, you stupid bastard, it's because he's not real. Like I don't like, and not to mention, it must have went viral for your dumb ass to see it in the first place. And it's just like, what are you doing? It's just like, there's one I saw the other day. It was like, I wish I could have seen this in person. And it was like a road train with like a truck with like five, six different trailers hooked up end to end with just nothing but American flags on it. And it's like, are y'all dumb? Like, are y'all actually that like gullible? Like, you're the same people that are it's the same people that are like, oh, don't get vaccinated because they're putting chemicals in the vaccines that are turning you gay, and it's the same people as like, oh, did you hear the good news that Donald Trump can do a kickflip now? And then there's like this shitty AI video of him like shredding a skate park, and they think it's real, and it's like I halfway feel sorry for the old people that actually think it's real, but the other part of me is like, no, fuck it, like I mean, halfway deserve it. Um, Another thing I hate, in line with stuff on social media. Honestly, I kind of hate what social media has become as a whole.
Oh yeah.
Like, like I hate the fact that I can go on Twitter and be safer from like seeing like gore and violence than I am on damn Facebook. And a good example of that is like I was scrolling on Facebook one day, and there's a video of this dude that was riding a motorcycle, and he wrecked into the back of a log truck, and he burst pretty much into 100 pieces. And then like all the people in the comment section, there's like, oh damn, shame, like, and some people are like, LOL, me after Taco Bell or something like that, and it's like there's nothing wrong with having a dark sense of humor, but that's insane. And it's like, at least when I go on Twitter, I expect that. Like, I expect to see shit like that. So I'm more used to it. So, like, a good example of that, like, there was one I saw on Twitter. It was it was, it was like a picture of, like, in Palestine and Gaza because, they're dealing with, they're, getting the shit bombed out of them by Israel right now. And we're not making this political. I'm just kind of the facts of the matter. But, anyway, like that happened, and then there's a picture of like a kid who got blown up, and his face is just hollowed out, like it blew his fucking skull out of his head. And then like there's a video with a link to an OnlyFans account, and it says, "Want to see someone else get their head blown off? Follow my OnlyFans," and it shows like a gif of her sucking cock, and I'm just like, can we not? Like, can you read the room? Like, it's insane to me. Like, just like, again, I understand like the internet is a dark place, but it's like that's not an excuse to make it darker. You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm not the only one that feels that way, and I'm probably preaching to the choir on that, but um, it is what it is. Another hot take. I hate Anthony Kiedis. Not really a hot take at this point because I mean he's dating someone that's young enough to be his fucking granddaughter. And I feel like, all right, here's a challenge, listeners. I want you to go find a Chili Pepper song where he actually refers to women as women and not a girl.
Little
Go ahead and
girl.
do that. Go ahead and do that for me. Find me just one song, just one. That's all I want out of their entire catalog where he refers to women as women and not girls. Because, like, if I'm not mistaken, even in that book that you had a
Scar
long time
tissue.
ago, Scar Tissue, I think he had wound up pretty much openly admitting it's like, yeah, this girl I was seeing, 16 years old, she told me she was 16 and then we made love again. It's like, how are you not under the jail? Like, this, like, it's clear, like, you're clearly a pedo. Like, I don't, it's just wild to me. But, anyway, I could go on forever about that, but what do you got?
I mean, I guess off that, like, I hate pedophiles too. Oh, I mean,
Oh,
that's
that's
just
too
beginning.
easy.
Yeah, that's just
That's
too
too
easy.
easy.
I'm just saying, like, going off that shit, like, I hate that shit. It's fucking disgusting. But, like, shit that I hate, brother. And like, I get more fired up, I guess, if I'm watching. Like, if I start watching my sports again, but I want to just tell you, I hate the motherfucking Kansas City Chiefs.
Mm-mm.
Mother burning passion. But like, and I've actually had some people like, "Oh, you just fucking hate them because they're." I'm like, no, motherfucker. Like I got a
No,
Raiders
they're in the
tattoo.
Raiders' division. It's
Like I got a
in the
tattoo.
Raiders' division. It's natural to hate them.
Like I hate them, and like I hate that they're and like it makes it worse though that they're fucking good. It hurts me to fucking say that. Like oof,
Well, I mean, they're really good at getting arrested too. Oh,
yeah, that too. So is Georgia. Ooh. But like
oh.
dude, I fucking hate Kansas City Chiefs. Like I hate the Chargers and Broncos a lot. Like oh, they're right. The Chiefs, like the Broncos, are right there underneath the Chiefs for me. But like the Chiefs, just I've always fucking hated them. Just like piss me in that fucking uniform. Fucking that stadium just needs to go away. Ooh, that franchise fucking sucks. Fucking
Mm-mm.
can't stand it.
Fuck the Cowboys while we're at it.
Yeah, fuck the Cowboys. Really, like the Cowboys, I don't even have like necessarily a. I don't necessarily have a reason to hate them. Besides, like, uh,
Well, they exist. I mean,
well,
it's
yeah,
a
but
good
like,
reason.
besides, besides my dad, like, he just grew up in the '70s, became a Raiders fan when he was like 5 or 6 years old, and I'm just took after him being a Raiders fan. He hated the fucking Cowboys back then, so I hate the Cowboys too. And like that's just part of it. I hate the Steelers too. Fuck them, even though that's your favorite team.
That'll be all right. See, I don't really have any NFL teams that I despise like that, except for the Cowboys and the Eagles.
You should love the
And like,
Eagles.
no, I don't think I will.
I don't know why you don't like them.
After much
Holy
consideration, I
shit!
don't think I will. Oh, okay. Actually, I think it's not really the Eagles themselves. My problem is Philadelphia sports fans. Absolute fucking like if you're from Philly, I don't mean like if you're just around the country, I'm sure you're probably actually like a reasonable fucking person. Like we're actually good friends with an Eagles fan and he's salt of the earth human being. But if you're like, and the same thing goes for really like any of the Homer fans. Like I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, and I know we're not exactly known for having a humble fan base, but I'm probably one of the more realistic Steelers fans you'll probably hear. Like I know, like I'm like, I'll put it to you like this: I wasn't convinced by Kenny Pickett, but I do know that we should have at least won one Super Bowl with the fucking Killer Bees. Like that's just the facts of the matter there. But with that in mind, 76ers fans are shit. Again, these are the ones from Philly. So if we got anybody from Philly, this is for you. Um, and I see, and honestly, I kind of lump them in with Boston fans as well, because Boston fans are arguably worse, especially when it comes to the Celtics. Like the way they treated Bill Russell back in the day is fucking disgusting. Like truthfully, like, and don't know if y'all knew this or not. Bill Russell, obviously one of the best players of all time, 11 championships. That's a record. The problem I have with them is the fact that he won the Celtics their first championships, and then well over half the championships they've ever gotten are because of Bill Russell. So explain to me why y'all are breaking into this dude's house, shitting in his guest bed, fucking spray painting the walls of his house, pissing in his trophy case. It's just like, okay, if that shit happened today, those people would be in jail. But no, it's Boston in the '60s. So I mean, what do you expect?
Yeah,
And that's my spill on sports fans.
but I don't know. Like,
I can get
yeah,
one for you. Michigan Wolverines.
oh, I was just about to say, man, like that's some shit I can't even fucking deal with. Fucking Michigan. I
Of
fuck.
course,
Oh
y'all
man.
didn't know he was an Ohio State fan.
Yeah, I'm sure people that listen to us have figured that out. But yeah, Michigan, brother. You know, hell, I was born. You know, pretty much just born, raised, be a Ohio State fan, and hating Michigan's like second nature. Like It's just who I am as a person. I can't, every fiber of my being, it makes me sick to see them like, to have them in Kansas City win a Super Bowl and a national championship in the same year, a few weeks apart, just it broke me down like a damn old 12, like double barrel 12 gauge, brother. I was, I was pretty down the beginning of this year, but you know, WrestleMania 40 saved me.
That's right. And what a WrestleMania it was.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
you want to talk about people we fucking hate? I hate Tongaloa,
one.
and you know what? That's the only time I'm ever going to refer to him by his ring name because Botchaloa, he is being pushed like he is actually talented, and that's crazy to me.
Oh, it's fucking insane. Like that's what's crazy about the fucking bloodline. Like they're pushing this fucking new bloodline like they're actually something.
They're
And
not.
that's one thing. If y'all have listened to our SmackDown reviews and stuff, obviously y'all figured out I fucking hate the new bloodline. I really can't deal with that shit. It's so bad.
It really is. Like, there's only really two good wrestlers in the new bloodline right now, and you know, I'll tell you who it ain't.
Botchaloa.
Botchaloa or Solo.
Mm,
Because again, Solo's not awful, but he's not better than Tamatonga.
no.
He just ain't. Like Tamatonga, they're pushing him and booking him in a way that's just like, you know,
Underwhelming.
very underwhelming. And the same thing goes with Jacob Fatu. Like, if you were to actually make Jacob Fatu, like, if you were to actually, how would you even put this? Like, if he was to actually have his own solo run on SmackDown right now, or matter of fact, let's just make it even easier. If he was on NXT right now, he'd be the champion at the end of the episode. Like, that's just how it is, you know.
Yep.
And man, all you can hope is that he's going to turn, but we'll see when that happens.
Yeah. We'll find. We'll see about that shit. But yeah, I don't know. That's just some shit that we hate, people. Michigan,
Yeah,
Kansas City, Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas.
Fuck them. Fuck Dallas as a whole. Ooh. Except
Fuck
for Dirk
every. You know
Nowitzki.
what? Nope. You've unleashed it, brother. You've made me unleash my pure mode. Fuck the Mavericks. Fuck the Cowboys. Fuck the Stars. Fuck Greyhound. Fuck the dude that killed John F. Kennedy. I can't think of his name right now. Um, honestly, I'm just waiting on Luca to leave the Mavericks so I can just fully go into saying fuck the Mavericks, dude. Because fuck Dallas as a whole, dude. I'm sorry. Fuck SMU. Fuck them. Fuck them Methodists, as Harley once famously said. You can't spell Methodist without meth. Um, fucking driveway blocking pieces of shit. And I'll figure, and like, if there's more Dallas teams that come into the future, I'm just gonna go ahead and let you know I'm not gonna like them just on principle.
Oh, fuck everything, brother.
That's right.
Every day is pain and misery.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I guess one more thing to shout out my goat is fuck the way the here's another thing I fucking hate is poor booking and misusage of wrestlers in WWE. Well, just any professional like people that actually fucking deserve it. Like fuck how fuck everybody how like the WWE for misusing Dolph Ziggler for all those years. Now Nick using his real name Nick Nemeth and he's down in excuse me, he's over in TNA, lighting it up, being the champion, a fighting champion. Like, I don't know.
Yep. He also the same way they treated formerly known as Zack Ryder,
Oh yeah,
and the way they did him was pretty rough. But now Matt Cardona is doing his damn thing, and you love to see it. Shout out Chelsea Green.
shout him out, brother.
Chelsea Green.
And fuck him for never. And fuck him for never giving John Morrison a WWE championship.
That's a
Or a
very good
heavyweight,
point.
a world
Fuck
title.
them for the way they traded Shelton Benjamin. Fuck them for not putting Booker T over Triple H at that WrestleMania.
Yep.
Fuck the Bushwhackers, just on principle.
Yeah, fuck
Fuck the
them.
Bushwhackers. We
Fuck
don't
them.
stand for that. Kind of goes back to the whole pedophile thing. Where, like, I don't think anything ever came out about them, but you got to be a little twisted in the head to go around licking kids on the face. It's fucking
Yep.
weird.
Shit's fucking.
Fuck Travis Kelce for screaming at Andy Reid. Fuck the Fulton, Mississippi Police Department.
Gosh damn it.
That's personal beef.
Oh no.
Oh no. Like, maybe if you weren't so concerned with fucking all the high school girls around there, you might actually catch some of the real criminals. Oh, but that's neither here nor there. And tis what it is.
Yeah, everybody, that's just shit that we hate. That aggravates us. I mean, if y'all feel some certain ways, just talk about it, brother. Talk
That's
about
right.
it. Like, you can talk about some songs. You can talk about some wrestling decisions. You can talk about, whatever.
Whatever you hate, whatever you feel so strongly about that you want to go ahead and put it in our comment section, please let us know what you hate the most. That might be a little niche to yourself because we might be able to understand it.
Yeah. Just do it.
But with
Sometimes
that
it
in
helps.
mind, we want.
No, I was just gonna say sometimes it helps just to talk, like just to get the anger out a little bit.
You got to get the negativity out to embrace the positivity,
Right.
So consider this. This is actually one of our most loving episodes with that in mind.
Yeah, fuck you, Hulk Hogan.
That's right. Fuck the Hulk Hogan. Rest in peace, Iron Sheik. He knew. He knew the whole time. He knew. But with that in mind, we want to thank you for listening to the 20th episode of Our Yard Podcast. It's actually a milestone. We'll call it our Hateiversary. And tune in next time for platypus recipes.
Platypie.
Platypie.
But we love you guys.
Cherry platypie.
We love you. We're going home. Please stop holding on, Jay.